Hello, it's me, I guess. Me and a few others are working on a game called Forever Loops. If you couldn't tell, it's currently being developed in Penguin Mod, which is the most reliable Scratch mod ever. It definitely doesn't delete your data for absolutely no reason sometimes. It gives you crazy errors that you don't even understand. To summarize the rough idea of the game, you are in the backstage, a world within a Scratch server. The survivors, mostly coming from people that somehow got trapped inside, though there are a few that differ, have to keep their sanctuary alive, made to protect from the deadly sun that kills on touch. To do that, they have to do tasks. The killers, working for a mysterious being known as the Curator, Hardy Har Har, are either trying to stall them until sunrise or kill them. How the game works is essentially there are 3 areas. Areas 1 to 2 will have you do tasks in order to open the gate to the next area. Area 3 is when you will have to survive until the final gate opens to your hideout. Pretty simple concept, yeah? Well, 2 years tells me different. I'm the main coder, and half the writing team, the art director, also one of the artists, the manager, which I'm bad at, and the main musician. The song you're listening to is made by me. You could say I'm a little overworked. That's why I can't guarantee consistency. This game is very inconsistent, and I cannot guarantee it will be any better. Just due to me and my schedule, I can't work on this game 24/7. If you really want to help me, big if, don't feel pressured. The Discord server is in the description, and you can DM me if you're up to it. But I'm really picky, especially with the coders and the artists. The only reason I'm really complaining is because I just simply don't have the time to make it the best it could be. Which sucks, but also, sorry for the weird voice change I just woke up. Anywho, on to the characters, which were drawn by Zipabug. Also, one was made by a member on my team, Sanser. Currently, there's only 4 killers and 3 survivors planned for the first launch of the game. For killers, there's Grail, New Sprite, Flutter, and the Other. For survivors, there's Tago, Nexus, and Maple. To keep this short, I'll only talk about the characters that are either being worked on or are currently made. And speaking of finished, Grail is. His abilities are Scythe, Outcast, Pokeout, Execution, and Tar Sweep. And he's a character that you get at the beginning of the game. So good for you, buddy. His moves are split between 2 forms, when his mask is off and when it's on. Starting off with Scythe, you dash forwards, slashing behind you right after. For Outcast, you form your arm into a needle of bitumen and stab right in front of you, stunning anyone hit. And lastly, for Form 1, is Pokeout, for when you slam your arm into the floor, forming spikes of bitumen that stab up from the ground in a line. For Form 2, we have Execution, a hard-hitting attack where you slash twice in front of you, dealing crazy damage. And Tar Sweep, where you drag your arm on the ground, slicing up and fling a slash of bitumen in your direction. Grail is entirely made of bitumen, converting it from blood. So, you have your bitumen meter. When using abilities, you use some bitumen, and when hitting an M1, you gain some bitumen back. The more bitumen you have, the stronger the attacks hit. The less bitumen you have, the weaker the attacks hit. And of course, if you don't have enough bitumen for the attack, you can't use it. And now, we're going on to New Sprite herself, a very spacey angel. To keep this short, because she's unfinished, I'll summarize. When using Radiant Image, if caught in its radius, you'll be blinded by the light it brings. Divine Bolt casts 4 mirrors around you and shatters them with thunderbolts, leaving glass on the ground that, if stepped on, will damage. For Supernal Stars, she shoots 4 small stars in her facing direction. And finally, for Judgment Dive, you throw your spear down, swing forwards, and sweep back up into floating. Finally, for Taco, he's getting redone, but for now, I know there will definitely be 2 things. A parry slam and a grab throw, but that's it for now. And that's about it, at least for now. Of course, all of this is still subject to change, slightly unrelated, but the rig I'm using right now is really bad and old. So I'm planning on changing it next devlog to something more like my actual design. But anyways, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.